Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling. And man, I really appreciate you guys carving some time out of your day and spending a little bit of time with me on the video today. It's always much appreciated around here. Got some really good news to share with everybody today. As you can see from the thumbnail in this video, yet another tournament organizer has banned the use of LiveScope in tournaments for upcoming tournaments in 2024. I want to get into that a little bit in today's video and talk about some other organizations that are doing some similar things, because it's a really good thing for the sport every time we see something like this. So it's worth a video talking about how it's moving forward in that direction. Also guys, just a big thank you to everybody out there that has been stepping up and subscribing here to Intuitive Angling. And I'm also using my links I put in the description, especially my Tackle Warehouse links. If you guys like what's going on here on the channel, there's no better way than using those links to support the channel. So a big thank you to everybody that's doing that. Okay guys, if you saw the thumbnail here, there's a big charity tournament. This was in the Beaumont, Texas newspaper last week. And also I'll put in the video description, I'll link that article here where you can check it out. But anyway, this tournament organizer for this big charity tournament down there on Toledo Bend this spring has banned LiveScope, from the tournament. They said in the rules that all LiveScope transducers will have to be unhooked or you're going to be disqualified for the tournament. This is awesome news, guys. I know it's going to make a lot of the spotlighters a little bit butthurt on there, but it's great news for the sport. And guys, this is coming and happening over and over again. I've had 3 or 4 different, some of my subscribers send me similar type of articles out there where different type of tournament organizers and tournaments have decided to ban LiveScope for 2024. A lot of them, some of them are tournament organizations, like smaller tournament organizations. Some of them are just individual tournaments, like these larger benefit tournaments. And also I'm constantly getting bass clubs telling me that the clubs have voted to ban forward-facing sonar from the club tournaments too. And we all know that the Muskie Tour has banned forward-facing sonar. A lot of the tournaments that they have for like Murray Cod in Australia, they're banning it for that. There's a lot of people getting on the bandwagon and, rightly said so, to get this banned from our sport there. Now, I wanted to speak to that a little bit here about why this is happening. Guys, do you know why these smaller tournaments are starting to ban LiveScope? I can tell you right now what it is. Because they don't have any vested interest from the electronic companies paying them money to keep it going. That's why they're doing it. The only reason, I'll make this statement again, the only reason Bassmaster and MLF have it legal is because of the money they're getting paid from the electronic companies. But these other smaller tournaments that are stepping up and doing the right thing and listening to the anglers and banning forward-facing sonar, they don't have anything to gain by it. So their best interest is what is in the best interest of the anglers in the sport, which is to ban that technology, which they are doing rapidly, more and more, especially moving into 2024. Going into 2024, guys, we have seen more tournaments and organizations already at the start of the year. Just like that new tournament organization, they're starting God dang, it's off the tip of my tongue here, the Touring Anglers Association, the $300,000 payout. They banned LiveScope from their tournaments. It's happening. And all you dudes out there, they're constantly sending me comments saying, Randy, you're trying to beat a dead horse. This is never going to get stopped. You're not going to stop technology. They're never going to ban LiveScope. Yeah, they're banning it. They're starting to do it right now. The only people that aren't banning it are Bassmaster and MLF. And guys, I'll make this case one time again. Now, you guys know that I talk a lot about one of the most ridiculous rules that are in the rules for like Bassmaster is the fact that you can't get out of your boat. I can't say for example, I'm up on this mud flat and it's 8 inches deep and I want to drag my boat 30 foot over a shallow spot to get back into where it drops off deeper. It's illegal for me to get out of the boat to do it. You know what? I'll pose this scenario out there and I don't think anyone can deny it. If I came to Bassmaster and I said, guys, I have developed a thing, it's going to be a roller, like a piece of carpet or something that you put underneath your boat. And what it does, you can get out of your boat and it pushes your boat over these shallow spots with ease so you can get in deeper water. And I'm going to pay Bassmaster $5 million a year to be a sponsor of the organization. But the thing about it is you got to get rid of that rule that you can't get out of the boat. guys, you would be able to get out of the boat next year. And it's the same with the whole LiveScope deal. That's the reason it's legal, and that's the reason it's not legal in these other tournaments that are stepping up and doing the right thing. And like I said, every time somebody sends me something like this deal on the Beaumont charity tournament there, I'm gonna tell you guys about it, because you need to know, simply because I'm fighting against this segment of the bass fishing the segment of the bass fishing world out there that is basically trying to normalize this, which there's nothing to be normalized. You know what it reminds me of, guys? It reminds me of in the 1960s when we were using the chemical DDT as an insecticide to spray on crops, and it was killing all the eagles. You know, the EPA and all the state agencies, they drug their feet on banning DDT simply because there was probably some money in it from the chemical companies, until the fact that we almost, we almost made the eagles extinct in this country, our symbol of this country, until the EPA finally stepped up at the last minute and did the right thing and banned DDT from being used, and the eagles made a big comeback. It's the same with this technology in bass fishing, guys. Now, granted, we haven't seen it to that extent yet, but it's just a matter of time out there before it happens. It's just, I had another subscriber send me a comment today. He was talking about how he lives on Lake Cumberland, and how he said how many locals down there are using forward-facing sonar to catch these big smallmouth, and they're putting a fillet knife to them. It's like these 4 and 5 pound smallmouth that are getting LiveScope down there by these locals. Every one of them is getting filleted out and fried up. 5 pound smallmouth that took 15 years to grow out there. But anyway, guys, good news today. Everybody talks about me being negative so much. This is not a negative video. This is a very positive video. Big thank you and a big appreciation to the tournament director of this organization that banned the LiveScope and the charity tournament down there. You have my gratitude for that, along with the gratitude of most of the bass fishing public. And again, I'll put the link in the description to that article so you guys can check it out for yourself. But just wanted to pass that along to you guys. Hope everybody's well. We'll talk later. See you.